We all have wrinkles, lines, and spots. It's a natural part of life that we must, unfortunately, come to terms with. But did you know that our wrinkles can reveal more than just our age? Just as the color of your eyes can convey deeper meaning about your personality, our wrinkles reveal many fascinating details about our bodies and about our health. 1. Horizontal forehead lines. The horizontal lines on your forehead are often called worry lines for a reason. Having these lines indicates that you bottle up a large amount of stress. These forehead lines are also directly connected to your stomach. They may be an indication that you are getting too much sugar and fat in your diet and not enough water. 2. Right eyebrow line. Having a slanted vertical line between your eyebrows is a sign that your internal organs may be on the weaker side. This right eyebrow line is specifically connected to the liver. There are certain foods that promote a healthy liver, such as green vegetables, sweet fruits, and whole grains. 3. Left eyebrow line. Just as the right eyebrow line connects to the liver, the left eyebrow line has a direct correlation to the spleen. A prominent left eyebrow line could indicate weakness or trouble in the spleen. You can strengthen your spleen with certain foods. Like the pancreas, the spleen is stimulated by sweet foods. Just make sure not to add too much sugar to your diet. Some sweet or dried fruit are a perfect natural way to strengthen this organ. 4. Nose bridge line. Some people have a wrinkle line right across the bridge of their nose. This line quite often means that you are susceptible to seasonal and non-seasonal allergies. 5. Crow's feet. One of the most common types of facial lines are crow's feet. If you have never heard of them before, they are the little lines that radiate out from the sides of your eyes. While they could be a sign that you smile with your whole face, which is certainly not a bad thing, they also can have to do with your eyesight. If you are constantly squinting to see your phone, TV, or computer screen, you may inadvertently be deepening your crow's feet. Additionally, the crow's feet are connected to internal organs, such as the stomach, kidney, and liver. They could be an indication that you have weak organs and need to adjust to a healthier diet and exercise regimen. 6. Under eye circles or bags. We've all had those mornings where we haven't gotten enough sleep and we notice that we have bags under our eyes. But these under eye circles are also connected to our kidneys. They also are connected to the body's circulatory system and could mean that you have poor circulation. You can naturally try to combat poor circulation with yoga or even a massage. 7. Tender areas on cheeks. Experiencing tenderness in the cheeks, or noticing patches or discoloration of the cheeks, can indicate that something deeper is going on internally. Tenderness can be a sign of digestive problems, in which case you might want to reevaluate your diet. Patches, redness, or other discoloration in the cheeks can mean that you are having lung issues. You should practice breathing exercises and physical exercises that involve breath control, such as running. Take a moment and make sure to subscribe to this channel. That means a lot. 8. Red-tipped nose. A red nose can be a common problem, but it is important to know that the nose is directly connected to the heart and circulatory system. A red-tipped nose could indicate a problem with your blood pressure. Your heart health is extremely important, so a red nose means that you should try to avoid spicy foods, alcohol, and coffee. Foods that contain larger amounts of essential fatty acids, such as avocados, are much better for you. 9. Mouth lines. Many people have vertical lines on the sides of their mouths. The side of the mouth is connected to the colon. While colon health is not always on everyone's minds, it is very important, especially later in life. Luckily, this is a relatively easy part of the body to support. Fiber, vitamin D, exercise, and plenty of fluids are simple ways to promote colon health if you notice those side mouth lines. 10. Laugh lines. Laugh lines can obviously have two drastically different meanings. Of course, if you are the kind of person who is constantly laughing, you are likely to develop deep laugh lines. In this case, keep on laughing and embrace those lines. However, if you don't think that laughter is the cause of these lines, you may be looking at a signal that you have a weak pancreas. Some foods that promote pancreatic health are blueberries, cherries, grapes, garlic, and spinach, so you should certainly add those to your diet. 11. Upper lip lines. Not everybody develops deep vertical lines across their upper lip area. But those that do often tend to be smokers. Smoking is one of the non-natural causes of upper lip lines. But this area is also connected to the spleen. In order to combat weakness in the spleen, try eating a diet rich in root vegetables, such as squash, turnips, and carrots. Small, frequent meals are also helpful for long-term spleen health. 12. Spots on lips. Noticing spots on the lips can have several explanations. They can indicate poor circulation, in which case yoga or physical activity is recommended. But lip spots can also be an indicator of problems with the colon. Again, high-fiber foods are good for colon health. 13. Necklines. Lines can sometimes form along the neck that give the impression of what people call a double chin. This is, of course, extremely common and can be the result of being overweight. However, these necklines can also be connected to the thyroid gland. There are several ways to improve your thyroid health, including taking zinc pills and cutting gluten out of your diet. Helping your thyroid may also help you to lose weight. 14. Ring around iris. In addition to monitoring your facial wrinkles and lines, you should also be sure to check your eyes. If you notice a ring around the iris of your eyes, you may be experiencing higher than normal levels of cholesterol. Eating more vegetables, cutting out trans fats, and adding foods like soy and nuts can lower cholesterol level. 15. Prominent temple veins. If you have prominent veins in the temporal region, this may be a sign that you have high blood pressure. Obviously, lowering your stress levels is key to lower blood pressure. 16. Lower lip line. Plenty of people have a cleft chin, which resembles a little dimple in the chin. But if you have a line just below the lower lip and just above the chin, you may be due to frustration or anger. This may just be the time to let go of any frustration or anger that has been building up inside of you. I hope that you will like this video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe.